Hello guys, my name is Miss Kinky and my throat surgery didn't turn out as well as I had planned. I'm sorry. It's me, DaemonicV, and I'm filling in for Miss Kinky as she is away from her computer and not really able to do much because of her throat surgery. I hope that she is doing quite well, and I imagine that she's doing quite well, but she has to recover. And I really appreciate her allowing me to make this commentary and put it on her channel so that, I can give you some good content while she is away. I figure that using a pasty white biker guy on Injustice Gods Among Us, the DC universe, would strike her fancy, but in case it doesn't, that's okay. It's still exciting gameplay. And at the core of this gameplay, I want to talk about the lack of interpersonal skills that the kids are getting today because of their cell phones, their text messaging, their instant messaging, because kids aren't just talking face to face anymore. So go ahead and grab your happy snacks, go ahead and grab a comfy chair, and let's go ahead and get this started. Was sitting there watching a couple of kids, I'd say a small group of kids in the local, I think it was a Burger King, I think, or a Taco Bell. Anyway, I can't remember which restaurant I was in. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. But these kids were texting each other. They were like right across the table from each other, and they chose to text each other instead of talking to each other. And they were probably about a middle teenager, about that time when kids start learning how to drive. And it kind of made me feel pity. It kind of made me feel sorrow too, because I was like, you're right across the table from each other, and you're not even speaking a word to each other. You're literally on your cell phone, texting back and forth, sending links back and forth, giggling every once in a while, but you're not actually putting your cell phones in your pocket and talking to one another like kids are supposed to do. Kind of made me concerned, because I have to realize this is where our generation is going today, with the constant barrage of technology that we're getting back and forth. We have these social networks that apparently are better than having a good old-fashioned potluck at some community center, or meeting with a neighbor to just get the community together and have an old-fashioned barbecue. This is where tomorrow's generation is heading. They're not going to have it. I remember when I was little, I actually had to memorize like 10 phone numbers for all of my friends instead of having a database in my cell phone to tell me what their numbers were, or just assign a number a name and never have to worry about the number again. But beyond that, I didn't also have the texting apparatus that allows kids to text one another all the time to ask questions and stuff like that. I actually had to get on the phone and possibly talk to their parents first, if their parents answered the phone first, and ask them if it was okay for me to come over, just in case my friends didn't inform their parents that we were planning to hang out for a weekend. It's convenient, but it's also damning. It's also causing problems, because these kids are going to grow up and they're going to go have an interview, and they're not going to be able to quickly answer those interview questions. They're not going to be able to perform their interpersonal jobs with other customers and with their supervisors and with their coworkers, because they're too busy texting each other to actually learn good interpersonal, face-to-face, person-to-person skills. And it's not that easy in the professional world just to have a computer to talk to everybody. Sometimes you have to get up and you have to answer real questions to future employers, to current employers, in order to either secure the job or to keep the job. It's really important. The good thing is that it takes a lot of interpersonal skills to pull off a successful lie, which actually is going to work out in my benefit, because these kids from tomorrow's generation are going to come up to me in my professional job and they're going to try to lie to me, and it's going to not work, because I'm going to be able to tell through a mixture of body language and tone of voice and etc. that they're lying to me, because they have not learned how to conceal that through proper use of interpersonal skills. But I worry, because these cell phones are in these instant messengers and computer social networking sites are causing kids to lose skills that they desperately need, not only psychologically but also biologically. You biologically need interpersonal skills in order to feel good about yourself and feel not only that you have the skill to interact with others, but the personal confidence to do so as well. So these cell phones have become a problem, and I'm pretty sure we would like to know what you guys have to think about it, especially you guys now that are enjoying these cell phones, that are enjoying these new ways of communication that we didn't have, like me and Miss Kinky and other commentators, older commentators, didn't have when we were growing up. So do you think that texting is almost the same as actually talking to someone face to face in person? Or do you think that the screen is actually hindering us more than it's helping us, like its original intention? Leave your comments below and make sure to leave a like here on Miss Kinky's channel. And if you want, come see me over at my channel, view more of my commentaries, and I hope to see you guys later. God, if she really did have complications with her surgery, I'm going to kick the crap out of myself.